My name is Christopher Jones. I'm a photographer. My work is based a lot off of more like a fine art documentary style of photography. Early on it was, like Albrecht Dürer, like drawings of hands, so I always used to draw my own hands. Got into photography in junior high. They had a good art program, and then from there continued through high school doing art and photography as a focus, and then college as a photographer. So my style as a photographer is somewhat unconventional. I shoot everything large format, but it's handheld 4x5, so it's got a very structured feel to the image, but yet it's very loosely based because I'm not strapped down by a tripod, which actually allows me to incorporate the 4.5 into more of a daily routine of mine because I don't have all this other extra gear. Different mentality for something so structured traditionally. So tonight at Raw I'm presenting Americana. It's 6 pieces dealing with America but in a alternate fashion, not saying supporting America but kind of pointing out the flaws and misunderstandings the government has. I'm not. So basically I love this country. I've been across country numerous times. I think it's an amazing place to live. I just think that there are many structural flaws that go along with that. It's been a study that's been building over many years. It's all natural documentation of landscapes, things that I come across, so they are all found. So certain things, like there's a picture in Williamsburg of a towel that says America, but it's facing the opposite way. So in fact it's saying America's backwards. So and that continues on throughout the rest of the series. I think my goals as a photographer is just to kind of bring to the surface something that's not so evident or clear to everybody else. This culture's overwhelmed by photographers, visual artists, and I don't think photography is necessarily just taking a picture. I think it's about conveying emotion, feeling, connection, something that's not normally seen. I base my company's latent scene, and it's under this kind of mentality of bringing something to the surface that is not normally readily seen by everyone. There's a couple of different projects that I'm working on, continuing. I did a documentary on 112th Street dealing with gentrification. That's going to be revisited in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, really should have changed. A couple different travel projects, and then an installation piece, which is more of a kind of an adult roller coaster. It's more of a psychological roller coaster, dealing with 5 senses, and it should be pretty dynamic. also monitoring brain waves and the effects of music on people's soul, really. Raw was brought to me by my business partner, Jonelle Green. She suggested highly that I join the organization, and they've been incredible ever since. It's really nice to see people trying to bring artists together, trying to bring people together, and actually, as a group, possibilities of collaboration along the way. So it's really a treat to be here. My name is Christopher Jones, CJ, and I'm a Raw artist.